I managed to watch a movie, a pretty old movie, but then a movie that I hadn't watched all this while, mainly because some idiot compared Barnum Iram to this movie, Forrest Gump, man. I don't know, for some reason in my head I thought like Forrest Gump is going to be like one boring ass drama. So, ஏதோ தள்ளி விட்டுட்டேன் and then I'm like, Forrest Gump தானே எப்போனா பார்த்துக்கலாம். Forrest Gump தானே, fuck that shit. It's like one boring Tom Hanks. I'm thinking it's just going to be going behind with Jenny, that's all. And so I didn't watch it. Luckily, for some reason, last night, I'm like, you know what, fuck it, let's watch this movie. Netflix, I'm going to pop that. And guys, damn, I'm feeling so shitty for not having watched it all these fucking years, man. There are plenty of reasons why this movie makes it into one of the all-time classics, Hall of Fame, dude. Quick reasons why it's so loved and why do you want to watch this? Well, I don't know, man. Just fucking do it if you wanna or don't. That's like the main reason why people love Forrest Gump. You know, why he does things. He doesn't have these reasons, oh, if I do this, then this will happen, that person will like me, and then I'll become this person. No, I just want to fucking run. I run. How else to express that? So yeah, I just felt like making this video, and here I am making it. There's a particular concept in cinema. I was taught this by my friend Pradesh. His name is also Visarane Pradesh. You will recognize him. If you've seen the movie Visarane, he'll be one of the guys. He's the guy who survives till the end. ஒருத்தன் மட்டும் சாவ மாட்டான், ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? One guy. 4 பேர் சம்மடி வாங்குவாங்க, ஒருத்தர் மட்டும் தப்பிச்சு ஓடிடுவான். He's the guy who writes the whole story. So yeah, he taught me about this concept in cinema that his guru Vetrimaran does so very well. It's called time capsuling. அதாவது காலப்பதிவு. It's always nicer to the audience when you're taking a particular time frame in the current universe and then you just like blow that time capsule out to people. Years from now, people are going to pick up your cinema and see it, and that's the impression, that's the image that they're going to form about the times that we're living in right now. They're going to be like, oh, okay, these are the kind of people who lived here and lived then, and this is the kind of things that they did. So, Kala Padivu is very important. And Forrest Gump, man, it's nailed it. Fucking nailed it, dude. I think American 60s or like American 70s could not have been showcased in a better way than Forrest Gump. It's just like, you know, it just like goes through, and they beautifully integrated in the screenplay as well, in the narration and how the various characters come in and they're like, hey, yeah, I know about that person, I know about this shooting. So yeah, time capsuling was amazing, right from the hippies in the 60s to the anti-war Vietnam protests to the blacks being abused to the Civil War, Kennedy being shot, Nixon being in the scandals, and Apple being succeeded. Wow, it was just like the amount of events they just covered in there. It was just mind-blowing. It's called cultural anthropology. Studying or like showcasing the culture of the people who live there, the human beings. So, அதெல்லாம் செம்மையா பண்ணியிருந்தாங்க. I got to see Jenny being a hippie. I saw the entire, like not the entire, but a good enough glance of the hippie culture and what they stood for, what it represented. God. The element of God is something that is always a topic, a very juicy topic to be picked on in cinema. And how you handle it matters a lot. Few movies fail because they tend to like, you know, place God over their heads. They're like, oh, God is everything, and they give them like, you know, God can do anything kind of scenes. Few movies, they totally trash the idea of God. They're like, you know what, it doesn't exist and all. So people are always on the fence. But Forrest Gump, man, this guy just like pulled it beautifully. It's like a lot of their characters, few of the characters believe in God, few of the characters don't know if they should believe in the God, few of the characters say, fuck you, God. And the way they all just mix together, and the one scene when he mentions it, when Gump in his narration says, well, God appeared then, and they show a storm, your mind immediately goes, oh, so this is what they're trying to say, huh? God and all his fury. But damn, by the end of that scene, you're just like, shit, if this is not what God is, I don't know what is, man. Like, here is Forrest Gump, who's obviously deserving of so much, along with the lieutenant, and they're like in one ship, and they're not getting shrimp at all, they're getting fucking toilet seats, they're getting random shit. Then this guy choose like, where's your friggin' God now? And then boom, thunderstorm, and then you're just like, wow, God, great, thanks. So this is how you're smiting your people, huh? And then you're just watching. But then you go to learn that it wasn't a smite, it was a trial, it was a test. Like, get through this, and then you will come out shining. And that they showed beautifully. Like, that's like one of the best examples of God. If anyone asks me what God is, I think that scene is what I'd want to tell people. Love is something that we can all relate to. Love is something that we all just want. Love is the very basis of life. Gump's love is only showed the way he lives his life and he does his work. His love is how he commits to the fucking moment 100%. Like, puts his mind to it. I'm gonna play ping pong. Let's fucking play ping pong. We're gonna go to war in Vietnam. Let's go to war in Vietnam. Yeah, Gump's straight arrow approach is something that people love a lot. The best ways we see that, the epitomes, are when he's riding on his boat and Captain Dan, Lieutenant Dan just appears. He looks at him and boom, he just jumps off the boat. The boat just goes sailing off, and then he comes swimming and he's like, Lieutenant Dan. And it's so fucking cute, raw and beautiful, man. I cried in that scene too. I'm just like, wow, what a guy, man. What a guy. Like, obviously anybody in the right sense would, be like, hey, Lieutenant Dan, I'll be right there, and park the fucking boat. And then go up to them civilized and be like, what took you? I'd do the same thing. But that's Gump for you. And the movie is very clever about that. They don't show you the annoying aspects of this character and the kind of collateral damage it causes, like the boat going and destroying an entire pyre. Obviously, that's all there. But then the filmmakers were eminently clever about this. They just chose to brush all of that aside. Naysayers just don't matter at all. பேசுறவன் பேசிட்டு தான் இருப்பான். You don't have to give a fuck about them. Just do whatever you're doing, and stupid is as stupid does. Simple. Yeah, I love how they took a concept like running. Universally running nale, it's taken to be cowardice. If you're running, it's usually you're running away from something. People just associate running as cowardice. But the way they've taken an act like that and given it as the main strength of their protagonist and made it so friggin' amazing, so useful and so beautiful. Run, Forrest, run. One of the main concepts of the movies is this ever battle between destiny and you making your destiny. Like, there's this constant battle in all of our heads, right? Like, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing, or am I just doing what I want to be doing? Should I be doing what I'm supposed to be doing, or should I be doing, or do I choose what I want to be doing? It's this ever constant battle. I'm also battling it. I don't know what the answer is, but this movie kind of answers that in an amazing way. It's kind of like both, we do have a certain destiny, we do have a purpose to be fulfilled in this world, but I guess to find out that purpose itself, we can even choose to ignore that purpose and go about doing some other bunch of side quests and then forget about it and die. Or we may just do the main quest, is where we come in, our free will comes in. I don't know, man, but it's nice how these guys just went on, gave these to their major characters and then put them all together and gives you this place of solace at the end of it. Lieutenant Dan is most of us. The cynic in Lieutenant Dan is almost every human being saying, is this God even for real? Why should I believe him even if he does? And then you have this one life-changing experience that nobody has to come and sit you down and say, listen up, bitch, this is what it is. No, it just hits you and you just know. And then you just sit on top of that boat and fucking dive into the water. A leap of faith. Look at that character of Forrest, dude. He's so fucking lit. I cannot believe this guy, man. He becomes... Look at him. He's fucking... He plays football. He's one of the best players in the team. He goes to fucking war. He gets the Medal of Honor. He comes back and then he starts playing ping pong. He represents America. He comes back again and then goes into the shrimping business because of a promise made. That's beautiful. Goes into the shrimping business. He puts himself through an ordeal, a test of God, and he comes out shining. He becomes a friggin' multi-millionaire. He invests in Apple computing and he becomes a gazillionaire. And after all this, what does he want to do? He wants to cut grass. Why? Because it's just something to do. Fuck the naysayers. Fuck that vetty guy sitting the sidelines going, Inada, idalam pantrukkan. If you feel like taking a run or across the fucking country, just do it. It's okay. The art of just being good. In today's world, that's very important. A lot of us are worried. We're like, man, what's the fucking point of being good? We see so many examples. We see so many movies glorifying so-called bad guys and all. We see actual real life bad guys doing whatever the fuck they want and getting away with it. And it kind of gets to us. We're like, what's the point of being good? I don't even know if there is a God up there sitting and judging me. I don't know, man. But this movie is the perfect example of that. This movie just shows you why being good is good. Teaching. Yeah, I love when I learn new concepts from movies. That's something that I feel like I want to be known for as well. I want to impart knowledge in anything that I create. I feel like teaching is one of the most noble professions, which is why I like putting out videos like this always. I just like talking about shit. I just like spreading knowledge. It's one of my things. So in that aspect, this movie taught me a lot, dude. It taught me about shrimp. It taught me about how much of shrimp is there and how much of businesses there in shrimp. It taught me about ping pong. It taught me about war. It taught me about the lifestyle of soldiers. It taught me about a lot of just different concepts. Tearjerker, yes. Like I said, this movie is a king of his genre, which is drama, and it does that really well. It did make me cry at a lot of places. I'm just kind of a guy who cries at the most random places, man. Sometimes I don't even understand why I'm crying. Actually, I do, but then it's hard for me to put into words in a way that I will make another person understand. Because my universe is my universe, my world is my world. I just like certain stuff. I don't like certain stuff. And certain things move me to a great extent, certain things just don't. So my moment in this was in Washington DC when this dude was giving the speech, the anti-Vietnam War protests, and I see this huge throng of people just standing there. Holy shit, that scene just blew my mind. I was so touched by, man, so many people passionately believe in their country doing something wrong. They're like, listen up, guys, what you're doing is not right. You can't just bully another country. You can't keep sending our soldiers to die. It's not right. We're sick of this war. We don't want any more of it. Stop it. Immense respect for that friggin' country, America, after I saw that one shot, dude. It was something else, man. I cried when I saw that scene. Yeah, of course, I cried. I cried when every time Forrest just hears something or sees something and he just jumps and he goes running straight. He's sitting there and he's watching some TV and then he gets a phone call saying that his mom is sick. Vroom, jumps out the boat, runs straight home. Overall, Forrest Gump is a beautiful watch. Please watch it. தயவு சேர்ந்து இந்த லூசுக் கூதிங்க சொல்கிற பேச்செலாம் கேட்காதீங்க. வாரணம் ஆயிரமுக்கும் ஃபாரஸ்ட் கம்புக்கும் சம்மந்தமே இல்லை கைஸ், சம்மந்தமே இல்லை. Forrest Gump is a slice of life. It's a beautiful documentary also, you could say, learning about the American culture, learn about how people won their times. I can't put Forrest Gump in a category because it's so wide and vast and it's just beautiful. So yeah, just watch it. Please don't ever fucking compare it to Varnamayiram. Please. That comparison actually stopped me from watching this movie all these years, dude. So fucked up. But yeah, I think I kind of see where Gautam Man was inspired from this movie. But yeah, even I'm sorry for people calling your movie Forrest Gump, dude. Like, that's also not fair for your side. I get it. Fuck it up, bro. Fuck these naysayers in society. Go man, பேசுறவன் பேசிட்டு தான் இருப்பான். Can't do shit. Barking dogs don't bite, bro. So fuck them. Peace now.